and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Charmaine, and today it's Mask Monday number something, and we're gonna have a good time. Okay, so continuing last week's theme, Erica Conger tagged me in 50 things about you, like 50 random things about you, back in October. So I'm doing it now, and she originally got tagged by Alice Lynn, I Love Being a Grammy, so thank you both for doing this. Thank you, Alice, for tagging Erica in this, and then Erica, thank you for tagging me in this. And I'm finally getting around to it, so like half a year later, I'm getting there. I kind of understand now. Okay, so we left off at number 25, and we have 25 more to go. So if you didn't get a chance to watch that one, I will link it down below so that you guys can watch it. It was pretty fun. Actually, it kind of like gave me some good memories and made me laugh a little bit. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. I'm going to take a little sip of my water here. Okay, let's get into it. So number 26 is, do you prefer the sunrise or the sunset? I like both, but the sunrise I can see out my back door because there's nothing like built behind us yet. So I can see out there really cool, like really well. I take a lot of Snapchats of it and like photos of it and everything because it's really cool, especially like early in the morning, like when it's really pink and it comes up like that. Whereas like the sunset's on this side and there's like just houses there, so I don't get to see it as well. So I do like both. Actually, I'm a pretty big fan of both, but I can see the sunrise better in the morning, so I kind of like that one. Plus, I've like actually become a morning person because my boyfriend gets up really early in the morning. Like, he's not very much of a stay up late kind of guy, whereas I used to be like a stay up late kind of person. So we get up earlier now. Number 27 is, what's your favorite song of all time? I think it's Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. This is like the hardest question for me to answer, but Landslide always makes me cry. Like when I hear it, like I get those like, it's like, there's actually some kind of technical term for it where like when you listen to music, all of your hair stands up and like it makes you emotional. And Landslide always does that for me. So I think Landslide is the one that's like my all-time favorite, but I have so many. Like I love a lot of Fleetwood Mac songs. I love the Beatles. I love Blink-182, like a whole bunch of songs. It's actually hard to pick. So, but Landslide's the one that I'm going to go with because it makes me cry and I think that's a good idea. Plus, I did see Fleetwood Mac twice in concert. I saw them once with my friend Caitlin and then once with my mom. And both really good shows. The one with my friend Caitlin, we were like right beside the stage. It was really cool. Number 28 is, the most annoying sound in the world. I don't like anything ringing. Like if the phone is ringing, I have to pick up the phone. I cannot handle like the old style ringtone, like where it's like pring, pring, you know that? I have to answer the phone. I have like a music, like mine is Come Together by the Beatles as my ringtone because I can't handle the sound of a ringing telephone. I get really upset. Like, and when the phone rings at work and like nobody answers it and I don't have one with me, I get like irate. Like I'm like, answer the phone! Like, how hard is this? Like, yeah, so phone ringing would be my number one. Or like super beeping. Like if something's like constantly beeping and they don't stop the beeping noise, no thanks, no thanks. Number 29 is, what's the bravest thing I've ever done? I have no idea. I don't really know. Not that I can think of. Maybe start the YouTube channel, but I don't really know if that's brave. Like that was just really fun, so I guess I'll go with starting my YouTube channel because I can't think of anything else. There's probably other stuff and I just don't know it. Number 30 is, do you have any living grandparents? And yes, I do. I have my mom's mom and dad. That's Nana and Papa. I talk about them all the time. We're going out for supper actually on April 7th. I'm so excited because it's my Nana and Papa's birthdays are both in April. So my boyfriend and I are buying everybody supper and my mom's gonna come as well. I almost gave away. I have no chill. Anyway, yeah, my mom and dad are gonna be there as well. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. My mom is like 18 years older than I am, and then my Nana is 18 years older than my mom, so like we're all really close age-wise, and we are also really close, like we all live in the same town, we hang out with each other. I love my parents, I love my grandparents, like my family is awesome actually. Number 31 is, have you ever been in a play? And I don't think so, other than like the Christmas concerts that they would have when you were a little kid. I have a funny story. I remember like when I was in elementary school, I want to say like between 6, 7, and 8, like those grades, we had a Christmas concert. My mom and dad are sitting and I like saw them and then my mom waved and I like froze and I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. So I just stood there like, yeah. I used to be really shy when I was younger. I'm not at all now, but number 32 is first heartbreak. I dated a guy and he was long distance and we wrote like one letter back and forth to each other, and like I wrote him a letter and I was all excited. I was like, I'm so glad that we're dating. And then he wrote me a letter back being like, yeah, we're broken up. And I cried. I don't remember his name. Like, I remember my dad hugging me and saying it was going to be okay because I was crying because we'd broken up. Like, I was just so emotionally, like, distraught. But, like, I didn't even really know him. So, kind of stupid. But, I mean, like, when you're young, you know? Like, I mean, like, I was young. I was, like, in high school. Like, young high school. Number 33 is your biggest regret. That would probably be meeting and living with my ex-boyfriend. Ugh. I wish him well in everything that he does, but if I never see him again, I'm pretty okay with that. That's about all I have to say about that. Number 34 is your favorite ice cream flavor. So as you guys know, I'm lactose intolerant. My favorite ice cream flavor is vanilla. I'm really boring. I love vanilla though. Honestly, it's amazing. I do get it's like natural or something. Neutral, something like that. It's lactose-free ice cream and it's vanilla bean ice cream. It's amazing. I love it. And there is like a Breyers maybe or something like that, a brand of maple walnut, because that would be like my second favorite. Also, I really love Tiger. You know, the orange and the black swirl, like it's black licorice and orange ice cream. I would eat that all the time, but they don't make that in the lactose-free one. I also really enjoyed Chunky Monkey when I could have chocolate. That was bananas and chocolate. So those were the ones that I could have. I could have chocolate up until, I don't know, maybe like in my 20s, because now it gives me migraines. I was lactose intolerant also, like my late 20s, I think. So like that kind of thing. So I could eat some stuff for a while, but like I've never tried like mascarpone cheese because they didn't have that when I was younger. And my boyfriend and I have been watching a lot of Chopped. And they use it in that show a lot, and he's like, oh, we should try that. And I'm like, well, I can't, because I can't have cheese now, so. The best advice is, people will tell you who they are, you just have to listen. It's from Maya Angelou. Or people will show you who they are, you just have to listen. That's like a really good, like that's an actual thing that like more people should pay attention to. Because you always remember how like people made you feel kind of thing, but you might not remember what they say. But quite often people, like when I introduce myself, I quite often say that I'm a B word. I'm not joking when I say that, you just haven't seen it yet. That's the thing. And I don't care if people don't like me. I'm not here to get liked. Like, I mean, on YouTube, I would like it if people like me. I would like it if they subscribe to my channel. But in my real life, I don't care if people like me at work. That's not my job. I'm not there to be liked. I'm there to do my job to make sure other people are doing their job. So I'm pretty okay with people not liking me. Actually, I'm pretty okay with people not liking me in like any facet of my life other than maybe YouTube, because I like you guys too and I just want to chat. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, the people will show you who they are, you just have to listen. Yeah. Number 36 is, do I believe in ghosts? I say yes. Like, I feel as though, like, we're not the only thing out there. I'm pretty sure that there's ghosts around. They haven't ever bothered me, but I'd say yeah, for sure. Number 37 is the best and the worst phase in my life. I'm gonna go with like grade 10 maybe. Nirvana. Everybody was wearing like plaid. I always wanted to have my hair straight, but like it wasn't like, they didn't have like straighteners like they do now, so they was just like big and puffy and like mushroom cut kind of style. Like we tried. That was a pretty bad phase, I think, you know. Combat boots kind of thing. Doc Martens. Listen to like melodramatic music. I don't know. Yeah, I would go with that one. That was probably the worst. And then the best is just like now. I'm pretty cool. I'm very happy with who I am. I'm very happy with how my life is going. I'm loving my YouTube channel. This is like one of the coolest things I ever did. I don't know. I'm very, very happy with where I am in my life and how my life is going and everything like that. I could have maybe done without the heart attack. That one I could have maybe done with. But, you know, it is what it is. Like, at least we found it early, so like 10 years from now I'm gonna be okay because of the fact that we found it early, and we're gonna do preventative stuff for it, you know. Number 38 is, what are your top 5 favorite books of all time? Come on. Like, White Oleander is my #1 favorite book of all time. Erica actually talked about it in her video as well. She likes it as well. The movie is not that great because it doesn't really cover everything, but the book is amazing. I have read it multiple times. I actually have 2 copies like sitting down on my shelf there. I can see that. I have had more than like those 2 copies. There was one that I read when I was in the bathtub and I dropped it by accident, so I had to get a new one. And there was one where I read it so much that the spine broke in half, so I had 2 halves of a book. Like, that is my all-time favorite book of all time, so I'm gonna stop there, because I can't say 5 more. Like, what book did I just read right now? That's my favorite book. They're, you know, as I go kind of thing. Number 39 is something you got in trouble for as a kid. I don't know. My mom would have to answer that. I'm not really sure. I think I was a pretty good kid overall, so I don't really know. Maybe like making too much noise or staying up late or something would probably be like my biggest thing. Or maybe getting up early, because I think I used to like get up early and my mom liked to sleep in. So maybe if I was making too much noise, but I don't think that I did. I think I was pretty, like I was a pretty quiet kid, I think. I'm way more loud now than I was when I was a kid. Number 40 is something that you struggle with. I'm not really good at pronouncing names and stuff like that, so I feel bad when I'm talking about like authors' names because I mess up the pronunciations quite often. What else do I struggle with? I've been really like tired and kind of like lazy feeling for the last 6 months, but like, I mean, heart attack, we kind of figured out why that's going on. So I mean, like, I kind of struggle with like cleaning my house, but not like struggle, just I'm like lazy and I don't feel like doing it. It's not like I can't do it, I'm just like, nah. So yeah, I kind of, this room looks like a bomb hit it. Like, that's what, seriously, I said it in one of my videos, like, nah, you don't need to be in here, to my boyfriend. And he still laughs about that, so he thinks it's funny. Number 41 is, why did you start a YouTube channel? So I started watching YouTube in 2019 when I was really, really sick. I was off work for 3 months because both of my autoimmune diseases like tried to kill me. Like, they flared up really bad and I couldn't like even wear clothes pretty much. So I was off work. I started watching like Bailey Sarian doing Murder Mystery Makeup Mondays, I think it's called. And then I found Katrina, who's SubBoxLover. So then I started watching the unboxing channels. And then I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get like a subscription box. And then I was like, oh, I should start a channel. And I was talking to Cici from Cici's Trailside Life. Like I said on her video, one of her videos, I said, you know, I'm kind of thinking about starting a channel. And she was like, just do it. And then like my boyfriend took me, we went to Walmart, we got the ring light that I'm like, my phone is sitting on right now that I'm looking at. And that's how it started. So it was kind of like spur of the moment. I didn't really think that I could do it, but I don't know why I didn't think that I could do it, because I'm pretty good at talking and like, that's essentially a channel. You know, like, you just have to be like in a good mood and talk. You don't even have to be in a good mood. You could be one of those people who's like, nah to everything, and you'd be fun. Like, honestly, YouTube's super fun. I do say, like, since I've gotten my channel, I barely have time to watch anybody. Honestly, I haven't had time to even, like, reply to my comments this month. I'm so busy, and I'm really sorry, you guys, because I just have, like, a lot of stuff going on, obviously. Like, I mentioned it, like, 16 times in this video. But, so yeah, I'm, like, really behind on my comments. I haven't had a chance to watch, like, any of my friends' videos at all, so I'm super behind. So I kind of got to catch up on that. Number 42 is, are you allergic to anything? And no, not that I know of. Oh, chocolate, I guess. It gives me migraines, but I'm not really allergic to it, and I'm lactose intolerant. So I guess those 2 things would count. I mean, I can technically eat lactose, but I'm going to pay for it later, and so is everybody else. It's not great. Number 43 is, did I play sports growing up? And I played t-ball. And one of the reasons I remember this, because my mom told me we were at, like, I don't know if it was like my first game or whatever happened, but we were at t-ball and the coach had said, like, when they hit the ball, everybody run after it. So like everybody, like both teams, I think, came and ran, like running after the ball when we hit the ball kind of thing. But I didn't really play, like, I'm not very athletic. I'm really klutzy. Like, I can, like, be looking at a wall and then walk into that same wall. Like, I'm very, very klutzy. That is not getting better as I get older, so that's not great. Like, but yeah, so, I'm not really coordinated. I'm super klutzy. I didn't play, like, any sports or anything like that. Number 44 is the weirdest dream that I've ever had. It's not like a weird dream, but it's, like, one of the dreams that I can remember that I've had, like, repeatedly over my life. Is I had a dream where I was painting Monet's water lily painting, like, beside him. like, so we were at like the Japanese bridge water lily painting, and I was painting it beside him, but like I couldn't really see him, but he was like instructing me on like how to paint it. And I've had that dream like on and off my entire life. It's like a recurring dream for me. So, and I really like that dream because it's very relaxing. That's also my favorite paintings, which might be like why I like dream about it. I'm not sure, but I really do like that dream. I also have dreams where like, if I'm like scared in a dream and I figure out that it's like a scary dream, I like lift my arms up and I do like this towards the ground and I just like fly away. So I'm like really good at flying away from stuff in my dreams. So that's kind of neat. Number 45 is what superpower I would like to have. I want teleportation. Like, if that ever becomes like a real thing and people can teleport places, I want to teleport and go and see Taylor. I want to teleport and go and see T. I want to go and see Andy. Like, I have so many friends on YouTube that are so far away from me that I'll never get to meet. So I would like teleport, like blink and teleport to them. I could like teleport to my mom's house. Like, I don't know. I would just teleport. Teleporting would be amazing. That's what I would like to do. Number 46 is the worst fashion trend. And again, I'm going to go back to grade 10. Everybody was wearing flannel, like Doc Martens, like big outfits. I'm not a big fan of like the fashions that they have now where they're just like not wearing clothes. Like, okay. I don't get that. Number 47 is first celebrity crush. Winona Ryder. She was my first celebrity crush. But then for man, maybe Keanu Reeves. I really like Bill and Ted. I still kind of like Keanu Reeves. Like, I love him as a human. He's like one of the most nicest people I've ever heard of. Who else would I don't know. I really liked Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen. I watched Young Guns a lot. Kiefer Sutherland maybe too. Like, he's also in that. Winona Ryder for sure for my first girl crush though. Like, she's the one that I remember the most. I still like her. She is still one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen. So yeah, I love her. So the next one is not like there's no question for this one, but I'm left-handed. But because I'm left-handed, my mom's right-handed, I can do stuff, almost everything with both hands. And my mom has always said when I was younger and she was younger and she was like teaching me how to do stuff once they figured out that I was left-handed, she like essentially had to learn how to be left-handed so she can also do almost everything with her left hand. So we're both like kind of ambidextrous. I love you, Mom. You're awesome. So yeah, that was pretty neat. Okay, so for 49, which I don't actually have one, my favorite Harry Potter movie is The Goblet of Fire, where they go to the ball and they're all danced up, and Ron doesn't ask Hermione to the dance, and he should have, and Ron's my favorite Harry Potter character. Number 50 is what's the weirdest thing that I believed as a kid, and this is actually a joke that a comedian said. I can't think of his name. The Kid. He did a comedy series on Netflix, and it was called The Kid, I think. But that quicksand was going to be a much bigger problem in my adult life. Like, they explain a lot. Like, you learn a lot about quicksand when you're a little kid. Like, not to, like, struggle with the quicksand, to make sure that you lay down so that you're spread out more even. Like, you learn all of that when you're a little kid. When have I ever come across quicksand? I've never even seen quicksand. I think it's fake. But yeah, so he said that in his comedy special, and I was like, oh, I'm going to write that down because that's super funny. But yes, I did think that quicksand was going to be a big problem when I was an adult. So I thought that was pretty funny. Okay, so if you guys have any answers to these questions, please answer them down in the description or the comment box and let me know what you guys think. Also, go and check out Erica's channel and Alice Lynn, I Love Being a Grammy's channel as well, because this was really cool that Erica invited me to be in this. This was a lot of fun. I'm really glad that I did this, and thank you so much, Erica, for tagging me again, and thank you, Alice Lynn, for tagging Erica so that she could tag me, because that's really cool. Please like this video and check out my description box for other content creators. Oh, did I show you guys the mask I'm wearing? No, I didn't. It's the Super Beauty Lemon Honey by Honey Jarrett mask. This is like one of my all-time favorite masks of all time. It's drying up now, you can see, but like it just like sinks into your skin. Like, it's like you don't even feel like you're wearing a mask, really. It's so nice. It's so nice. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys so much for spending a couple minutes of your day with me today. I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!